Hello friends, welcome back to Pen Delight. Today's my video is on my favorite collection of Sheaffer Imperial fountain pens. And yes, these are my favorite writing instruments. And just it's not only for me, many fountain pen enthusiasts love many models in the Sheaffer Imperial series. Before going into further details, I just want to give a summary of the facts about Imperials. Sheaffer started its production of Imperial series in 1960s and it continued more than 30 years. Till that time, Sheaffer was recognized with their premium lifetime series and also the snorkel filling PFM models. So they come up with some low-end and mixed models with the Imperial series. There are too many models, almost 30 varieties are there in the Imperial series. Out of all majorly there are 8 varieties which denotes with Roman numbers. And I have few such pens with different nibs and different filling mechanism. So this is Imperial 1 and this is Imperial 4 and this is 5. This is called a Quasi Imperial 330. This is numbered as 500 and this is model 444 and then it is 440 and this is one more model. Among all these, first 3 pens comes with Roman number 1, 4 and 5 and balance other pens are additional series. And first 4 pens comes with gold nibs and balance 4 pens comes with steel nibs. Now let me show the features of each model in detail. This is Imperial 1. Actually there are 2 variants in Imperial 1. At first they launched the Imperial 1 with a plastic plunger filler and that comes with a sack in that. After some time they launched this model with a converter also. Cap clips of Imperial models 1, 2 and 3 comes with an imprint of name in the old vintage format. Edge of this cap comes with a small band in a gold color. Coming to the nib, this model comes in a 14 karat gold semi-hooded nib. Nib shows an imprint of Sheaffer name and USA. This Imperial model 1 always comes in a semi-hooded nib. This small ring at the section has 3 points which hold the cap tightly since it is a push cap model. As I said, this Imperial 1 comes in touchdown and as well as converter. My pen is with this converter and this is a button filler also called as a capillary converter. We shall dip the pen into the ink, push and hold this backside small button type item and that will create the vacuum inside the converter and suck the ink. Some text is printed here, I guess these are some instructions. I am filling this pen with Chelpark Sapphire Blue, a safe ink for vintage pens. Push and hold 2-3 seconds, it takes good amount of ink and it has good enough ink capacity, maybe more than 1 ml. We can see how much ink it has taken. Let's see rating samples later. I don't have Imperials 2 and 3, so I collected some photos to show here. Model 2 comes with a cylindrical nib and touchdown filling system. This is Imperial 3. And Imperial 3 also is a touchdown filling system but an upgraded version of Imperial 2 with some modifications. And Imperial 3 comes with a dual tone nib. Now comes to Imperial 4. This model is very popular, probably most selling out of all the Imperial series. Imperial 4 is popular because they used many specifications dimensions of PFM model. People liked it because the dimensions are the same as of PFM. This model leads to all further Imperials. That's why even nowadays we can find this Imperial 4 with many enthusiasts. If we observe one thing, the cap and barrel or any part of this pen doesn't contain the Sheaffer name engravement. Only the cap shows the white dot which denotes that it's lifetime warranty. This cap has a large gold plated band. Most of the Imperials comes with the square shaped edges for the cap and barrel. Beautiful part of this pen is its nib. This same inlaid nib is used in PFA models also. This is an amazing 14 karat gold inlaid nib. It has the imprint of name and 14 karat gold marking. I used this pen for a lot of times and this is my favorite nib out of all the Imperials. If we observe, this is slightly a curved nib and this curve gives very elegant look for this nib. It comes with a small special sized feed. Initially they released this Imperial 4 only with a touchdown filling, but later they produced with aromatic converter also. This is a touchdown filler. We can open this blind cap and pull the plunger. I have few more pens with touchdown filling, but this is the smoothest one. The plunger will come out with hardly any force and it's also very powerful in taking the ink. This is a more than 40 years old pen but in excellent condition. I am filling the pen with this J-tone ink dark storm shade. Open the backside blind cap, pull the plunger, dip the pen into the ink and just in one shot it will take the ink. After pushing down the plunger, we shall keep the pen in the ink for 2-3 seconds for effective filling. Before going into the details of other models, let's see the writing samples of Imperial 1 and 4. This is Imperial 1. Posting of cap is possible for all the Imperial models, but I don't prefer the posting most of the times. Imperial 1 is very lightweight model. Cap can be posted for more weight if balancing is required. I purchased this Imperial 1 just because of its filling system. This is the only pen with a capillary button filling converter in my collection. I want to have a capillary converter, that's why I purchased it. I purchased this pen very recently and I didn't clean it till now. I would have cleaned it before filling. Since I purchased a pre-owned pen and not cleaned it before filling, it seems there are some ink blocks in the nib and feed. Also, the ink which I filled here is a Chelpark Sapphire Blue. Chelpark Sapphire Blue is very light shade. However, I can feel the smoothness of the nib. It's very good. I shall clean the pen thoroughly and check it again. Now I am going to write with my all-time favorite Imperial 4. I should date this nib as a feather touch nib. This really lights with a feather touch. And also this nib is wet enough. Whenever I start writing with this pen, I just keep writing with it. I won't feel stopping writing with it. This pen is such a beautiful one. This is a fine nib and looks very sharp, but this is a smoothish nib. Writing with this pen always gives a pleasant experience. After this Imperial 4, now it's a Imperial 5, which is slightly less popular when compared to Imperial 4, 6 and 8. This model comes in 18 karat gold filled body as well as a gold plated body. What I have now is it's 18 karat gold electro-plated body. This is very old pen and used heavily. I purchased a pre-owned pen. That's why we can see so many small dents on the pen. Small dents are there only outside, but performance wise it's excellent. Clip of the cap don't have any engravement, but the lifetime dot is there. And Sheaffer name is engraved at the edge of the cap. And similar to many other models, this also comes with the plastic section. There are broad stripes all over the body for the design. This pen also comes with a 14 karat gold inlaid nib and with a touchdown filling system. And this nib also comes with a logo and 14 karat gold marking. So here is a blind cap. We can open this blind cap and pull the plunger to fill the ink. At present ink is there in this pen and I am using this pen from last few days. Similar to other Imperials, this pen also writes very well. So these are some regular writing samples with this pen. So I am showing some writing samples which I already have. I used a black shading from Brill and it's very safe ink to use in the vintage pens with sack. We can see the consistency in flow everywhere with a perfect line variation. And I am also showing the full length page where I have practiced this Lucida font here. So this is all about Imperial 5 and I don't have Imperials 6, 7 and 8 to show, but Imperial 4 and 6 are similar in many of the features. Now this is another interesting model, it is the Imperial 500 and this is also popularly called as Dolphin Imperial. This looks like a simple plastic pen, but it is one of the rarest models in Imperial series because it has all the mixed features of other Imperial models. Imprint of logo with this kind of text comes only in the models which are produced before 1970s. This model comes with a steel nib and also this steel nib is different from all other regular Imperial inlaid nibs. The front side of this semi-hooded type nib appears as a dolphin nose. Although this V-shaped inlaid metal is appearing as inlaid nib, it is not actually linked to nib at any way. It is just appearing as a part of inlaid nib. Sheaffer also launched this Dolphin Imperial in a desk pens with the same nib. I don't know the model exactly, but you can see the desk pen with this dolphin nib owned by my friend. Coming to the filling system, this pen comes with a touchdown filling only. This is the only touchdown filling pen with lower range in this series. A touchdown filling with a plastic body and a steel nib made this pen very economical. But they discontinued the production of this model at very less time. Feed of this pen is not appearing from outside, and since it is a touchdown filling system, they made a small hole to the section itself to suck the ink. I am filling this pen with a Brill violet ink. Though I purchased this pen almost a year ago, I am filling this first time now. I didn't get chance to fill and use it. When I gone through the history of this model, I realized that this model is not an easy find because the number of pieces they produced during the period is less when compared to all other Imperial models. Grip of the model for this pen also same as other models, but I am feeling some scratchiness in the nib. I feel in few angles the nib is very rough. It's a pre-wound pen. I think the previous owner tuned this nib as per his comfort. I should use this for more time to understand it better. Whatever the writing experience, this model is very good and rare pen for collection. My next model is this Quasi Imperial 550. I got this model after searching a long time. This model has similar dimensions of Imperial 4. It implies it also similar to PFM 3 and 4. The quality of the material, build of the pen almost similar to Imperial 4, but slightly in a smaller size. This model also comes with a broad edging to the cap, and clip of the cap is smaller. This Quasi Imperial 550 model comes with a 14 karat gold nib as well as gold plated nib, and what I have here is a gold plated nib. On this nib also we can see the brand name of Sheaffer and made in USA. This barrel also shows the Sheaffer name, made in USA. This model was in production for more than 20 years. This kind of imprint is not generally available in the Quasi Imperial, which were manufactured after 1970s. Whatever the exact year of production, this is definitely a 40-50 years old pen. This pen comes with converter filling only. This Quasi Imperial 550 doesn't come with a touchdown filling. But there is another model called Quasi Imperial 330 that comes with a converter as well as touchdown filling system. I am filling this pen with Endless Alchemy ink. It's a drops of Mars shade. This is a fine point nib. Although it is a steel nib, the smoothness is almost same as gold nib. I used this pen also a few times and it's very good, and the nib performance is almost same as Imperial 4. I can say this is also an amazing feather touch nib. So now I am presenting the economical price range category of Imperials. After the success of many models in gold and silver range, they want to introduce these Imperials at economical price range. These models are basically targeted to the students and heavy user category customers. This is a Sheaffer Imperial 444 Flighter. It's a brushed steel body and it comes only in a steel nib. This model comes with some stickers and this sticker gives a model number also, and this is not visible as of now, but still we can see a small marking here. Similar to other models, this pen also comes with an inlaid nib, but this is a steel inlaid nib. This is also a very commonly available model. If you want to start collecting these Imperial models, I suggest and I recommend this is the best one to start with. Edges of this pen comes in a round instead of the square shape. This model comes only in aromatic converter filling. This is an original vintage converter with this pen. This is another model, it's called Imperial 440. This comes with a plastic body and a steel cap. This 440 model also comes with a black sticker. I collected some photos to show here. My pen don't have such sticker, maybe because my pen is from a later batch of production. And this model also comes with a steel nib and converter filling. The features and dimensions of 440 and 444 are almost same. Only the material is different and the time of production also different. They produced these two models in multiple combination of material and nib options. Though my pens are too old and have many scratches on the rest of the body, these nibs looks absolutely new. The steel used for this nib is very high quality stainless steel. The initial production of these nibs were released with the steel nibs coated with a mixture of silver and palladium. And my pens also have the same palladium coated nibs. Coming to the writing experience, I have used this Imperial 444 already for a few times. I liked the Imperial pens because of this nib only at first, and later only I tried all other nibs. Until I see this pen, I don't know that Imperials write so well. We can write as fast as we can and this pen will not disappoint us. The consistency in writing, smoothness, ink flow and comfortable grip will give us a pleasing writing experience. Until now, other than this, I never seen such a steel nib. Now to show the writing samples of 440, I am shifting this converter from 444 pen because currently I don't have a converter for the 440 model. I purchased this 440 model recently and not used it till now. This is first time I am writing with this pen and the first impression is very beautiful. I feel the writing experience of this pen also same as 444. This feather touch smoothness nib will definitely surprise you. These are very old pens but the nibs are too good in all the angles. This is another Imperial but I don't know exact model number. This is a simple pen but speciality lies with this section. It comes with a metal cover on the section. This is the only model that comes with such cover. In fact, none of the Imperial models are slippery but they gave some metal cover for this model alone. And again this nib is steel inlaid nib. Section grip and other dimensions of this model also same as 444. Even the feed also same. This pen also comes with a converter filling system. Currently I don't have converter for this, so I am just doing a dip test for writing. Till now I have not used this model also. And the converter given with model 444 is not suitable for this model.
We may have to fit a separate converter with different size for this pen.
Writing experience of this model also amazing.
If you know more about this model and if you find any source for this suitable converter, please message me in the comments.
I just dip it into the ink only one time and taken so much of ink. Now you might understand why I am specifically shown these economical models and why these are all so special.
Both these models were produced almost more than 30 years and this is very commonly available with most of the enthusiasts.
We can get this Imperial 444 and 440 at their price range of 2000 to 4000 maximum. I have given the contact details of few reliable people who sells these Imperials. Please check the detailed description under the video. Not sure why the production of these Imperials is discontinued, but this kind of writing experience is missing in the current day models. I mentioned that there are more than 30 models in the Imperial series and definitely it is not easy to collect all the models physically. So I collected some of the photos from my friends to show here. This is Imperial 8. It comes in two versions. And this is the first version which I am showing here. It comes with a 14 karat gold inlaid nib and an imprint of Imperial 8 model on the barrel. It comes with a regular feed. This is the second version of Imperial 8. This also comes with an inlaid 14 karat gold nib and a touchdown filling system. We can observe feed of this pen will not appear outside. Only we can see a hole to the front side of the section. This model is Imperial 727. This is made up of 18 karat gold electroplated body and it comes with a 14 karat gold nib and converter filling. This is a Sheaffer Imperial 834 model. It comes in a sterling silver body. This model comes with the aromatic converter filling.
This is Imperial Sovereign. It's a fine quality premium model. This comes in 14 karat gold filled body as well as sterling silver body. Again, this comes with a 14 karat gold inlaid nib and aromatic converter filling. This Imperial Sovereign is with sterling silver. Features of both the Imperial Sovereigns are same.
So this is all my very long video on the Sheaffer Imperial series. Since there are huge models in the Imperial series, there can be a chances of some mismatches or incorrect information in my video. If you find more reliable source to correct the information given by me, you can please mention the same in the comments.